20 Hollywood stars who ruined their face with buccal fat removal. What if I told you Hollywood's obsession with sharp cheekbones quietly destroyed some famous faces? One small surgery, buccal fat removal, promised a fashion look and instant youth. Instead, it drained life from smiles, hollowed cheeks, and aged stars overnight. These weren't desperate nobodies chasing attention. These were global icons under non-stop pressure to stay perfect forever. Cameras never forget, and this choice followed them everywhere, on red carpets, in close-ups, and on social media. This video pulls back the curtain on beauty gone wrong. These are 20 stars ruined by buccal fat removal. 20. Donatella Versace. Donatella Versace became one of the most recognizable faces in fashion, but her appearance slowly turned into a warning sign of cosmetic excess. Over the years, her cheeks lost natural fullness, creating deep hollows that harsh lighting only made worse. Buccal fat removal, combined with fillers and other procedures, stripped away softness that once balanced her features. Instead of looking youthful, the changes exaggerated age and rigidity. Her face became more talked about than her influence on fashion itself. What once looked bold and glamorous gradually appeared artificial and frozen. The loss of cheek fat removed warmth from her expression, proving that trends don't always respect time. Her transformation shows how permanent facial fat removal can overpower natural structure when taken too far. Before moving on, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. More shocking Hollywood transformations and untold beauty truths are coming next, and you won't want to miss what's ahead. 19. Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan's face has changed dramatically since her early Hollywood days. Once known for round cheeks and youthful softness, her later appearances revealed hollowed areas that reshaped her entire look. Over time, cheek fat loss became increasingly noticeable, especially during public events and interviews. Many experts and fans believe buccal fat removal played a role, alongside other cosmetic choices. The sharpness added years to her face and erased the familiar charm audiences remembered. Instead of subtle refinement, the changes appeared drastic and uneven. Lighting and aging only intensified the hollow look. Her transformation became a case study in how removing facial fat too early can permanently alter proportions in an unforgiving way. 18. Sophia Richie-Grainge. Sophia Richie-Grainge's transformation was quiet but impossible to ignore. Earlier photos showed soft cheeks that balanced her features naturally. As her public profile grew, her face became slimmer, with visible hollowing beneath the cheekbones. Many fans pointed out that weight loss alone did not explain the change. Buccal fat removal speculation followed as her look shifted toward a sharper, more sculpted aesthetic. While still elegant, the loss of facial fullness removed youthfulness and warmth. Her transformation reflects how even subtle fat removal can dramatically change a face, especially when combined with high fashion standards that favor extreme angles over natural softness. 17. Demi Moore. Demi Moore stunned audiences. Not with a performance, but with a face that looked drastically altered. Once admired for graceful aging, her recent appearances showed pronounced cheek hollows and unnatural contours. The sudden change sparked widespread discussion among fans and cosmetic experts alike. Buccal fat removal was frequently mentioned due to the deep sunken areas beneath her cheekbones. Instead of refinement, the procedure appeared to strip away balance. The sharpness clashed with her natural bone structure, making her look older rather than refreshed. Her comeback became overshadowed by appearance debates, highlighting how aggressive facial fat removal can undo decades of carefully maintained elegance. 16. Julia Fox. Julia Fox is known for bold choices, and her facial transformation followed the same path. Her earlier look featured softer cheeks that matched her expressive personality. Over time, extreme hollowing appeared, giving her face a gaunt and severe appearance. Buccal fat removal rumors intensified as the cheek area lost volume completely. Instead of enhancing structure, the change exaggerated sharpness and harsh shadows. The transformation became part of her controversial image, blurring the line between artistic expression and cosmetic overreach. Her case shows how removing facial fat can lock a face into a permanently severe look, leaving little room for natural movement or warmth. 15. Kaia Gerber entered the spotlight with naturally delicate features and youthful fullness. As her modeling career advanced, her cheeks became noticeably hollow despite her young age. Many questioned how such dramatic changes occurred so early. Buccal fat removal speculation followed, due to the sudden loss of volume. Instead of enhancing beauty, the procedure appeared to age her prematurely. The sharpness created a fragile, almost tired look that contrasted with her youth. Fashion industry pressure likely played a role, pushing extreme sculpting over natural balance. Her transformation highlights how permanent fat removal can rob young faces of the softness they can never regain. 14. Courteney Cox. Courteney Cox once represented effortless Hollywood beauty. Over the years, facial procedures changed her appearance dramatically. Cheek hollowing became evident, giving her face a tight and unfamiliar look. Buccal fat removal speculation grew as fullness disappeared from her mid-face. Later, she openly admitted regretting certain cosmetic decisions. The loss of natural fat disrupted facial harmony, making expressions appear stiff. Instead of subtle aging, the changes drew attention away from her career. Her experience stands as a rare example of honesty in Hollywood, showing how removing facial fat can create long-term regret rather than confidence. 13. Emily Ratajkowski. Emily Ratajkowski built her image on softness and natural sensuality. Over time, her face became noticeably thinner, especially around the cheeks. Buccal fat removal speculation grew as the hollowed areas deepened. The shift replaced youthful fullness with sharp angles that altered her signature look. While still striking, the transformation removed balance and warmth. Many fans felt the change aged her prematurely. The hollow cheeks created harsh shadows that intensified under camera lights. Her case demonstrates how facial fat contributes to softness and approachability, and how removing it can fundamentally change the emotional tone of a face. 12. Anya Taylor-Joy. Anya Taylor-Joy already had distinctive, angular features early in her career. As time passed, her face became even more sculpted, with visible hollowing beneath the cheeks. Buccal fat removal rumors surfaced as her look shifted from unique to extreme. The added sharpness altered her screen presence, making expressions appear more rigid. Instead of enhancing individuality, the changes pushed her face toward a stylized, mannequin-like appearance. The loss of cheek fat removed the softness that once balanced her bone structure. Her transformation shows how buccal fat removal can exaggerate existing angles, sometimes at the cost of emotional expressiveness. 11. Erin Moriarty. Erin Moriarty's facial change became an online sensation almost overnight. Earlier appearances showed youthful fullness and gentle contours. Later photos revealed dramatic cheek hollowing that shocked fans. Buccal fat removal became the dominant explanation discussed by cosmetic professionals. The sudden shift aged her significantly and altered her familiar look. Instead of refinement, the procedure created an imbalance. Her case went viral because the contrast was so extreme. The transformation sparked broader conversations about beauty trends and irreversible procedures. Erin's experience highlights how quickly buccal fat removal can erase youthful identity and replace it with a harsher appearance. 10. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian's face has evolved alongside beauty trends. Once known for soft, rounded features, her cheeks gradually became slimmer and more hollow. Buccal fat removal speculation followed as her facial structure sharpened dramatically. The change aligned with fashion's obsession with extreme contouring. While polished, the look reduced warmth and natural fullness. Over time, the hollow cheeks became more noticeable than intended. The transformation reinforced the trend across social media, influencing millions. Kim's case shows how powerful figures can normalize drastic procedures, even when those changes permanently alter facial harmony. 9. Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner entered fame with a youthful, round face. As cosmetic enhancements began early, her cheeks lost natural volume quickly. Buccal fat removal speculation intensified as her face appeared slimmer despite her young age. The hollowing aged her far beyond her years. Instead of gradual maturity, the transformation felt rushed and extreme. Lighting and makeup only emphasized the loss of softness. Her evolution became a cautionary example of starting permanent procedures too early. Kylie's face reflects how removing fat before full facial development can lead to premature aging and irreversible changes. 8. Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian's transformation is documented across years of television footage. Early seasons showed fuller cheeks and natural contours. Over time, noticeable hollowing appeared beneath her cheekbones. Weight loss alone failed to explain the structural change. Buccal fat removal speculation grew stronger with each season. The loss of facial fat reshaped her identity, making her look increasingly sculpted and less recognizable. Family culture and constant public scrutiny likely influenced the changes. Her evolution demonstrates how repeated cosmetic refinement can gradually erase individuality rather than enhance confidence. 7. Dove Cameron. Dove Cameron rose to fame with a soft, youthful face that matched her Disney image. A sudden transformation shocked fans when her cheeks appeared hollow and sharply contoured. Buccal fat removal rumors spread quickly due to the dramatic shift. The change aged her significantly and removed the innocence associated with her earlier roles. Industry pressure to appear mature likely played a role. Instead of subtle growth, the transformation felt extreme. Her case shows how young stars often sacrifice natural features in pursuit of adult glamour, sometimes at the cost of long-term facial balance. 6. Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz was admired for her delicate balance of softness and edge. Over time, her cheeks became noticeably hollow, altering her ethereal look. Buccal fat removal speculation followed, as sharpness replaced warmth. Fashion influence pushed her appearance toward a standardized, high-fashion aesthetic. While striking, the change removed uniqueness and emotional softness. The hollowing became more pronounced under bright lights and cameras. Zoe's transformation highlights how subtle fat loss can completely shift facial energy, replacing natural individuality with a colder, more distant appearance. 5. Madonna. Madonna built her entire career on reinvention, constantly reshaping her sound, image, and identity. Aging never scared her, but the cosmetic choices made later in life shifted public focus away from her achievements. Over time, her cheeks lost natural volume, creating deep hollows that dramatically altered her facial structure. Buccal fat removal became one of the most discussed explanations, especially as the mid-face appeared sunken while other areas looked overfilled. The contrast created an imbalance rather than harmony. Instead of subtle rejuvenation, the changes exaggerated aging and stiffness. Lighting and photography only intensified the hollowed appearance, making her face appear strained and unnatural. As years passed, attempts to correct the look with fillers seemed to worsen the overall result. Facial fat loss is permanent, and on Madonna, it removed softness that aging skin already struggles to maintain. The transformation overshadowed her music, performances, and influence. Conversation shifted from her artistry to speculation about procedures. Her case became a powerful example of how buccal fat removal can age a face faster when combined with time. What was meant to preserve youth ultimately distorted it. 4. Megan Fox. Megan Fox entered Hollywood as a symbol of effortless beauty. Early in her career, her face had natural fullness that balanced her sharp features. As years passed, gradual cosmetic changes became more noticeable. Cheek hollowing stood out the most, leading to widespread buccal fat removal speculation. The loss of facial fat removed softness that once made her appearance approachable and warm. Instead, her face took on a sharper, more manufactured look. High-definition cameras emphasized the hollows beneath her cheekbones, creating harsh shadows. While her features remained symmetrical, the emotional quality of her face changed. Fans noticed her expressions appeared tighter and less natural. During her career resurgence, the transformation drew as much attention as her work. Many felt that the changes erased what made her iconic in the first place. Buccal fat removal is irreversible, and on Megan, it reduced balance rather than enhancing beauty. The sharpness aged her unexpectedly and created distance between her and her audience. Her transformation highlights how chasing perfection can strip away authenticity and relatability. 3. Chrissy Teigen. Chrissy Teigen became one of the rare celebrities to openly admit to undergoing buccal fat removal. She shared her experience publicly, including recovery and early results. Initially, her face appeared slimmer and more contoured, aligning with current beauty trends. Over time, however, the long-term effects became clearer. The cheeks continued to look sunken, especially as natural aging progressed. Chrissy later expressed uncertainty and regret, acknowledging that facial fat loss is permanent. Her honesty shifted the conversation around cosmetic procedures. Instead of glamorizing the trend, she highlighted its risks. The psychological impact also became visible as confidence turned into second-guessing. Cameras and lighting exaggerated the hollowness, making her look more tired than refreshed. Unlike fillers, removed fat cannot be replaced naturally. Chrissy's transparency exposed the downside of following trends without considering aging. Her case became a cautionary tale rather than an inspiration. By sharing her doubts, she helped many understand that even informed decisions can have consequences that appear years later. 2. Lea Michele. Lea Michele began her career with a youthful, rounded face that matched her early roles. Her cheeks gave her expressions warmth and approachability. As her career progressed, noticeable changes appeared. The mid-face became slimmer, with visible hollowing beneath the cheekbones. Buccal fat removal speculation grew as the transformation continued. The loss of facial fullness altered her overall look, making her appear older than her actual age. Casting perception shifted as her face lost softness. Fans reacted strongly, expressing disappointment over the disappearance of her original features. Instead of subtle refinement, the changes felt drastic. Stage lighting and close-up shots emphasized the hollowness, creating sharper angles that dominated her appearance. Facial fat plays a key role in youthfulness, and once removed, it cannot be restored naturally. Lea's transformation shows how cosmetic decisions can permanently reshape public image. The warmth that once defined her look was replaced by rigidity and severity. 1. Bella Hadid. Bella Hadid's transformation became one of the most influential beauty shifts in modern Hollywood. Early in her career, she had softer facial features that balanced her natural bone structure. As her modeling career accelerated, dramatic cheek hollowing reshaped her face. Buccal fat removal was widely discussed by cosmetic professionals due to the severity of the change. The mid-face lost volume, creating extreme angles and a sculpted, almost unreal appearance. While the fashion industry praised the look, public reaction remained divided. The transformation influenced global beauty standards, encouraging extreme contouring and fat removal. Over time, concerns about long-term aging grew as the hollowness became more pronounced. Facial fat supports skin elasticity, and its removal can accelerate aging effects. Bella's face became sharp, rigid, and mannequin-like. Her case stands as the clearest example of how buccal fat removal can redefine not just a face, but an entire generation's perception of beauty. So now you've seen how one risky beauty trend changed famous faces forever. In a world that rewards perfection but punishes mistakes, these stars learned the hard way that some choices can't be undone. Fame fades, trends die, but your face stays with you for life. Was chasing sharp cheekbones really worth losing what made them look human and relatable in the first place? If this shocked you, don't stop here. Hit like if you want more stories Hollywood tries to bury, subscribe so you don't miss what comes next, and drop a comment telling which transformation surprised you the most.